Of course, there's one new entrant that has the money, the smarts, the ambition. That's X.AI.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
Well, there are reports out there that you and Larry and Elon had dinner. They talked you out of 100,000 H100s. They went to Memphis and built a large coherent supercluster in a matter of months.
So first, three points don't make a line. Okay. Yes, I had dinner with them. Causality is.
What do you think about their ability to stand up that supercluster? And there's talk out there that they want another 100,000 H200s, right, to expand the size of that supercluster. First, talk to us a little bit about X and their ambitions and what they've achieved, but also, are we already at the age of clusters of 200 and 300,000 GPUs?
The answer is yes. And then the first of all, acknowledgement of achievement where it's deserved. From the moment of concept to a data center that's ready for NVIDIA to have our gear there, to the moment that we powered it on, had it all hooked up, and it did its first training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Incredible.
So that first part, just building a massive factory, liquid cooled, energized, permitted, in the short time that was done. I mean, that is like superhuman.
Right.
Yeah. And as far as I know, there's only one person in the world who could do that. Right. I mean, Elon is singular in this understanding of engineering and construction and large systems and marshaling resources.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And of course, then his engineering team is extraordinary. I mean, the software team's great, the networking team's great, the infrastructure team is great. Elon understands this deeply. And from the moment that we decided to go, the planning with our engineering team, our networking team, our infrastructure computing team, the software team, all of the preparation in advance, then all of the infrastructure, all of the logistics and the amount of technology and equipment that came in on that day, NVIDIA's infrastructure and computing infrastructure and all that technology, to training, 19 days. Hang on, you know what? You don't want.
Did anybody sleep? 24/7.
No question that nobody slept. But first of all, 19 days is incredible. Mm-hmm. But it's also kind of nice to just take a step back and do you know how many days 19 days is? It's just a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Right.
And the mountain of technology, if you were to see it, is unbelievable. All of the wiring and the networking and, networking NVIDIA gear is very different than networking hyperscale data centers. Right. Okay. The number of wires that goes in one node, the back of a computer is all wires. And just getting this mountain of technology integrated and all the software, incredible. Right. Yeah. So I think what Elon and the X team did, and I'm really appreciative that he acknowledges the engineering work that we did with him and the planning work and all that stuff. But what they achieved is singular, never been done before. Just to put in perspective, 100,000 GPUs. That's easily the fastest supercomputer on the planet. That's one cluster. A supercomputer that you would build would take normally 3 years to plan.
Right.
And then they deliver the equipment, and it takes 1 year to get it all working.
Yes.
We're talking about 19 days.
Wow.
What's the credit of the NVIDIA platform, right? That the whole processes are hardened.
That's right. Yeah. Everything's already working. And of course, there's a whole bunch of, X algorithms and X framework and X stack and things like that. And we got a ton of integration we have to do. But the planning of it was extraordinary. Just pre-planning of it to,
N of one is right. Elon is an N of one.